Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenos días, muy pero muy buenos días. Iniciamos Unión Latina, tu programa radial de todos los sábados de 8 a 11 de la mañana a través de esta frecuencia, la 1220 AM de tu radio. Buenos días, te saluda José Rodríguez. Por aquí acompañando a todo el equipo de Unión Latina, a Juan Carlos Arena, Isabel Fernández, José Olivares. Un saludo para Elena Lara, para Maite Salcedo y todos los que han, pues, obviamente, pues, desfilado por este programa. Solo para Hazel Geiger también. Y claro, a todos ustedes, toda la familia hermosa, bonita, inteligente, maravillosa, que siempre escucha Unión Latina a través de esta frecuencia. Les damos los buenos días y la bienvenida para que se unan a nuestra plática. Vamos a platicar con Juan Carlos Arenas porque esta mañana tenemos un invitado de lujo. Juan Carlos, buenos días.
Buenos días,
¿Cómo
José?
estás? ¿Qué transita por tus venas?
Ahorita solamente agua, café todavía no. ¿Tú cómo estás?
Bien,
¿Sí?
Súper bien.
Súper bien, qué bueno, qué bueno.
Súper.
Súper, qué bien. No, está muy rico el día.
Definitivamente.
Sí, a eso ayuda que el día esté más súper, como dices tú.
Definitivamente. Juan Carlos, tenemos un invitado de lujo y tenemos obviamente historias para contar y también tenemos más invitados el resto del programa. Pero esta mañana tenemos el tiempo limitado. Sabemos bien que el tiempo es oro. Time is gold for our guest this morning. And I know he's always busy and we are grateful and thank you to have el alcalde de North Chicago, Mr. Leon Rackingham Jr., que nos viene a platicar sobre los eventos que vienen en la ciudad de North Chicago. Juan Carlos, un evento que ha estado por muchísimo tiempo y queremos que nuestra gente sepa y vaya a divertirse a la ciudad de North Chicago. Sin más preámbulos, vamos a darle la bienvenida al alcalde de North Chicago, el mayor Leon Rackingham. Mayor, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Jose. How are you? This is a great opportunity, getting me up so early
On a Saturday, right?
on a Saturday, but it's fine. I'm always up and about, so it's good to be here.
Yeah.
It is truly good to be here with you again.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think we appreciate the time you make. I know this is, I'm pretty sure you're busy most of the time. And especially this time that you come to make us a special invitation because you have events coming up to North Chicago.
Yes, we do. And Community Day. Community Day is just a few weeks away, August 2nd through the 4th, Friday through Sunday, first weekend in August. So
in August.
I'm here to just promote our community days and get people to come out and enjoy themselves.
Yeah. Es un privilegio, Juan Carlos. It's a privilege for you to come over and via radio to invite us to this event, which has been done for so many years.
It's I want to say about 18 years now. I started it when I became mayor back in 2005, and I didn't do it the first year, but the following year we got it up and running. It was a challenge. I'll just say, a lot of people, a lot of communities and different organizations, try to start their events. And the one thing I tell them, I say, you have to be persistent. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. Because sometimes that first 2-3 years, you say, well, I'm not getting the people, I'm not getting the, crowd that I'm looking for. Same way with community days. Our first 3 or 4 years, we were almost practically having to give money to them to come out, to be a part of it.
You got to pay to come
out. Yeah. So, the vendors and the food vendors and just the people, the different, organizations to come out. But now, 18 years later, they're paying us to come out because they want to be a part of, of the event. We get such a great crowd that comes out to be a part of it. From our parade in the morning to all our events during the day. And then in the evening, we have a headliner that comes out and performs. And then that last part on Saturday is a fireworks. So
fireworks too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that was one of the things I wanted to make sure that we had in our community. And I didn't want the fireworks to go up against the 4th of July. Because in North Chicago we have Naval Station Great Lakes,
right,
and they have their fireworks, and I don't want to compete against them,
right?
So we started Community Day, and Community Day is just before school starts, back up, so it's just a little something, to give back to the families as they're getting ready to, wind down the summer. and get the kids ready back to go to school. So this is our event for our community.
Yeah, definitely, Juan
Yeah.
Carlos.
No, that's great, and especially if you have the fireworks not on the same day as you say, the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I think that's great
Yeah.
because we always enjoy the fireworks.
Yeah.
We've been there many times,
Yeah.
and like you say, you started out with a parade con un desfile.
Sí.
You go through the whole North Chicago, the main streets.
We
end up right at the park. It's
right.
beautiful.
Yes. We end up we start over there off of, well, it's called Audrey Nixon Boulevard now, which used to be 14th Street.
Oh.
And Sheridan Road. So we're coming down Audrey Nixon Boulevard. We get to Jackson. We go all the way through to Jackson to Argonne Drive, and then Argonne. We come all the way up to Lewis Avenue in front of City Hall, and then from City Hall we go into Falls Park where the event held at.
Yeah.
So,
Just look for the stage.
Yes,
Beautiful stage right there. Yeah.
And this is something that it's not just North Chicago. It's North Chicago, but it's also our other elected bodies. We have Falls Park that is involved with it. District 187 is a part of it. So I didn't want it just to be just our community, but the whole community. So Falls Park District is it has worked with us on to be a part of it. And the school district 187 is part of the part of the event also.
Yeah, good.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you're working together.
We're going to make a little translation here.
Oh, yeah.
So we can, people know what we're talking about. And it's excited, Juan Carlos. Es emocionante saber que el alcalde nos venga a hacer la invitación, especialmente a todos nosotros, a una comunidad que se puede divertir en este evento que ya tiene casi una segunda década.
Sí, una década. Y o sea, las cosas que hacen ahora, cómo ha crecido el evento, ¿no? Lo que llaman porque no hemos dicho, se llama Community Days, que son los días de la comunidad, ¿no? Que son de agosto, de 2 al 4, y dice que tiene una infinidad de actividades todo el fin de semana.
Incluyendo los juegos pirotécnicos.
Sí, los cohetes, como le llamamos a veces.
Para no hacerle competencia el 4 de julio, porque ellos tienen la naval que hacen la presentación, obviamente ellos lo hacen ese día, en ese evento, que es algo fenomenal, que la gente quiere ver, que se quiere divertir. Así es que el desfile empieza...
Sí, como dice que, o sea, tratan de hacerlo el evento en agosto para que los niños que tengan algo que hacer antes de regresar a la escuela, ¿no? Algo divertido. Y toda la comunidad, que especialmente como ahorita estos meses hay mucha actividad, ya en agosto no hay tanto, ya estás tratando de relajarte. Entonces lo hacen para cerrar el tiempo de verano, ¿no?
Sí. How you feel at this time, almost, you said 18 years already, having this, how you feel, Major?
I feel good.
Seeing people having fun.
Yeah, the families that come out just to enjoy themselves and their, and I said families, because, the mother and father, and they're bringing their kids out to have a good time. We have events for the kids.
Tell me you got food. Tell me you got food.
Oh, got lots of food. Lots of food.
I don't think it will be a community day on the bed, right? With no food, especially us, right? The community.
Yes, and I'm a part of that. So,
Right.
We've got all our food vendors lined up, and I want to make sure I get a little taste of each one of them.
Yeah.
So that's great, But for the kids, we got 3-on-3 basketball. We have, at one time, and I'm sure. We had soccer tournaments. They got the bouncy houses for the kids. Our fire department brings out a smoke house, so the kids can understand what it's like to go through
Right.
So we put a little bit something for everyone. And and this year on our stage on Saturday we have our Spanish performance between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And on Sunday it's from 2 to 3. So, we try to make sure that all of our community is involved.
Oh, that's great.
Which makes it nice.
Yeah.
It makes it really
nice.
Nice.
First of all, we wanted to thank you for thinking of everybody, because it's open to the public.
It's open, the residents of North Chicago, and as I say, my guests that come, from other communities. So, it is open to everyone. And, one of the things I wanted to try to bring to North Chicago is, I know other communities host their days.
Right.
And I said, well, why not North Chicago? We could have, just as much entertainment and being a part of the community as other communities. And So now
Mhm.
after 18 years, people are excited about it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
looking forward
Yeah,
to
they
it.
look
Yeah.
forward to coming, knowing that it's going to be, and we always have it, like I say, the first weekend in August.
Yeah.
So people kind of know that.
Yeah, I think we witnesses that you have a diversity community already with Latino community, coming and living in North Chicago. At this time, this event is for all of them, and invite people who's doesn't have nothing to do, just come over.
Just come out and enjoy. I mean, and it's an all day event. I mean, so Friday evening we have movie in the park. So
Okay.
so the kids come out, in the
Yeah.
evening, and I think it's Godzilla versus
Oh,
X.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's a
So,
scary movie
yeah,
for me,
yeah.
man.
So
A movie
they're-
in the
they-
park in the dark.
in the
So it's
dark.
good.
So, and then, like I say, Saturday we have our parade and all our events, and then
Mhm.
and then Sunday is what we call our gospel side of it.
Oh,
So
Okay.
I
nice.
mean, so it's
Are you gonna have gospel the whole day or?
gospel is the whole day on Sunday.
Okay.
So we have a headliner for Sunday is Kim McFarland. Is our headliner for Sunday. She's a
Ah,
gospel singer,
yeah.
and someone that we are looking forward to.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
just to let you know that on Saturday, our headliner for that one is her name is Sandy Red, and she was the finalist on The Voice.
No kidding.
Oh.
So she's gonna be our headliner. So I
Uh-huh.
mean that's I mean we try to bring somebody that's
Yeah,
kinda,
famous. Yeah, gonna
up
attract
there.
people. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
So,
that's great.
It's people who's our own people who's people need to recognize, especially because of the talent that they have, right?
right.
So
right.
this, I think, this is one of the things that we need to recognize our own people, whoever is doing better for the community, probably an example for others and stuff like that.
Sure.
So we're gonna start Friday with movie in the park.
Movie in the park.
At what time?
That I think kicks off about 8:30 or so. It
Okay.
has to get dark.
Dark, yeah,
because
yeah.
they're doing it in the evening, and they're just projecting it on
Yeah.
a screen. So
You're gonna have popcorn and everything too for the
Popcorn,
kids.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
indeed.
I'm definitely coming then.
Yeah.
That brings me back. Good thing because that doesn't go away. Remember the outside theater we used to go.
the drive-in.
The drive-in.
The drive-in,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, what
yes.
happened to those? Yeah.
And
There's not as
but
many now.
But we also in Mexico we used to have this only house that has a TV. They put it outside.
Oh
And the
yeah.
whole community used to come
Comes out and be a part of it. Sure.
And it's
Yeah.
memories that this is something that we used to do. And let's keep enjoying it at the open.
Yeah, it's a different experience for
Different
for sure.
experience,
Yeah, that you
Sure,
always remember.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful, especially for the older people who's like to come out and see things that they were.
Yeah.
And I mean, like you say, you remember, coming together, with the person with the TV. These kids will remember coming out
Right.
to the park to watch that movie, for
Yeah.
community
For
days.
community days,
I mean,
yeah.
they'll be telling their kids when they have them. So,
Right in the future. Yeah.
so
Now,
that's
are you performing? What is your what are you performing?
What are you gonna
Are you
be
singing,
doing?
dancing, or
What?
what is your time?
What are you gonna be doing? What are you gonna be doing in
Like,
these 3
what,
days?
what?
Hey,
It's
you
like,
got,
what,
you got to
what?
come out and see.
Oh, it's a surprise. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
big
you gotta
surprise
come out and see.
of the
Yeah,
community
but-
days. No,
but-
that's great. Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy myself. I'll say that. They always drag me up on stage and to
Right.
do different things. I know lots of times I'll get up and we have our community day T-shirts, which I've got to get both of you.
Yeah, I want
yeah,
one of those.
please.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll make
you
sure
look-
you make.
I know you wanted to be dressed different, but I think representing what's gonna be the main event.
That's
Mhm.
what
It's
it's
right
all
there.
about. That's
Right.
what
I like
it's all
the
about.
I like the green color.
Now
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say this on the radio, so it's gonna be recorded.
Oh
that
no,
we're gonna
I
be
got
getting
you.
a shirt.
I got you.
I
So-
still have my blue one from I think it's 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's funny when you say that though. When our first shirt that we ever put, all it had was 60064 which was our zip code. And that was on our shirt.
Look at that.
Oh,
And
oh.
so I've got shirts from way back then to now. So
The whole collection.
the whole
yeah.
collection.
So when in the future will there be a museum in North Chicago?
Yes,
you're gonna put
you'll
all
see
those
the
shirts
sea.
there. Yeah. No, that's
Why not?
wonderful. Yeah,
So I have the flyer. Shout out for Mr. Hombre because
Hombres.
he keep us updated to everything that's happening in North Chicago. And we're going to talk about other events you have coming up. But he did send us the flyer. I'm going to share it in our social media as we speak and in our video. Talk to us about independence. Fiestas Patrias.
Fiestas Patrias. Yes. It's coming up on September 14th. And, same way. We got the parade, events during in the same park, and again, that's, part of the community. It is the community.
You're celebrating all the cultures, right?
It's a culture that, the Latino culture is part of North Chicago. And we want to make sure that, and when they came to us and says, Mayor, can we host a parade? And I said, you're part of the community.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Awesome.
Of course you can.
That's
and,
awesome.
last year was the inaugural. The first one.
First time,
And this year they're planning, getting it ready again. And unfortunately last year I was not able to attend because I already had something planned. But when I told me what day, I said I cleared my calendar.
Yes.
And I will make sure that I'm going to be a part of that. I'll be a part of the parade. I don't know if I'm going to be in front of the horses or behind the horses.
I'm hoping
on top of the horse. Yeah, on top of the horse. I'll ride the horse.
Yeah, you don't want to be walking.
But yeah,
right?
it looks,
and a big sombrero and a mariachi costume, outfit. Yeah,
that would be awesome.
I love it. I love it.
That would be a great representation right there. So September
14th.
Okay.
September 14th.
And it's 1 day event.
1 day.
So it will be a parade. And is there like a after party?
After party in the same spot at Foss Park, in the same field. The same way they with a stage and and the vendors that'll be out in the park also. More food.
More food.
More food. Yeah.
It's something that we enjoy. It's the food, it's the activities, it's the fiesta that we have all the time.
So I'm sure you probably want to also make an invitation to people who want to participate in the float on the parade, right? Or
yes.
Or the events or vendors.
If they wish to be a part of it, again, Ombre Darby, who is my information coordinator, just call City Hall and ask for him. And if you want to be in the parade, or if you want to be a vendor. Give him a call, and we'll make sure.
Oh, you still have openings for vendors?
I'm sure that not food vendors, but if you're selling something, or which have an organization that wants to get out,
expose,
give information
get their
to the community.
Information out.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think I probably know a few that they're always looking for expose themselves. So. And it's not food, so I think businesses more than anything.
Sure,
I'll be happy to direct it to Mr. Ombre so you can.
Please do.
Yeah,
please do.
Because I think I think again, I think you got to meet everybody.
Everybody
at the same time.
And as mayor, for 19 years now, that's something that one of the things that I always wanted to try to make sure that I represented, or make sure that everyone felt welcome. In the city of North Chicago. And over these years, it helps me, and I think I've been trying to move in that positive way. So so like I say, community.
And I think all these events, all the activities that you've been doing lately, like I don't, back then I don't remember much going on, but I think having all these events helps the community and people feel more connected, and also kids maintains a lot of our youth out of trouble, because there's a lot of stuff going on, which is great. I congratulate you for everything that you've been doing lately.
We try very hard. I know, like I said, our community day, we got that up and running, but things like on into Christmas, we have a tree lighting ceremony where we invite all the residents to come to City Hall when we light our tree. We move all our fire trucks out, and everybody comes into the fire station, and pizza and candy, and we have people come in, and a small band that comes. We're gonna, and I'm not sure the date, but we have what they call Touch a Truck, so that people can come to North Chicago, and we bring our fire trucks out, our public works department, our police department, so people can just kind of go through and see all the different equipment that city of North Chicago has. So just making the community be aware of what's going on, what the city has been, from safety to our public works, and just, be a part of it.
Right.
So
Definitely.
And that's great for the kids, because
Kids love it.
who I still enjoy, just like
You're right.
touching a fire truck or a police car
Yeah.
too. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
exciting. So
Right.
when you're a kid, always
So
you get the toy one. So if
Yeah.
they're the real ones, it's even better.
we're gonna have to stay in touch with Mr. Hombre and maybe keep us updated with what's happening with North Chicago,
be
so we
more than
can
happy to.
mention because
Sure.
every week we try to mention what's happening in our area, so people can take advantage of all of this.
And keep it positive.
Keep it positive,
Keep
most
it positive.
definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, I think. Are you looking for volunteers?
Always looking for volunteers. Again, Ombre.
Jose?
I can.
Jose. Okay.
I can. Did you know what? Let me share this with you guys. That's how I got to the radio station because I was volunteering in different organizations.
Sure.
And somebody say, actually, I was the chair for the Hispanic Lake County Chamber of Commerce,
Mm-hmm.
and they talk about opening an hour radio in Spanish in WKRS, and he said, "We want for you to run it."
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Volunteering,
See? Look
buddy.
at there.
Yeah.
And
After 16 years, guess
and now
what?
you're a star.
Is-
And one thing though about community days, I gotta also mention our sponsors.
Please do.
But without them, bringing in their dollars, we would have not been able to host it. We've got sponsors from Abbott,
Mhm.
ADV, Procter and Gamble, Northwestern Medicine, Old National Bank. Just it goes on and on. But without them, we couldn't,
Right.
put on events like
Really.
this. So I got to put a shout out for them and really thank them for all that they do.
Rosalind
Mhm.
Franklin University. too?
Rosalind Franklin is part of it. LRS, which is our disposal company, Mulch
La
Center.
Canoa.
Yeah.
La Canoa too, huh?
Yes, indeed.
I see. I got it right here. Let
so-
me see who else.
Yeah.
Emco.
Emco Chemical, they're a big part. Trotter, American Place. As they make money, they give money. So that's,
That's the way to say it.
So Ansel Glink, which is our city attorney. So Game
ComEd.
Zone.
ComEd, huh?
Yes, ComEd's a part of it.
And it's brought to you obviously by North Chicago Foss Park District, and you say North Chicago
School District
Schools.
187.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
awesome. So we're going to be talking about this until August, Mayor. And for now, I wanted to thank you for making the time to join us. And thank you for inviting us to this event and
Mhm.
inviting us to North Chicago, all the Latino community.
Please
we really
look
appreciate
forward
it.
to seeing you out there. And, I'll let you even get up on stage and do an announcement.
I can do that.
All right.
I'd be happy to do that. I know a couple
Or
of
both
jokes
of you,
too.
can, or
All
both of
right.
you can sing up in the stage.
right.
Both of you.
I don't mind.
Uh,
I don't
You
mind.
don't
I don't mind. I'm
I
open
want to
to
see
it.
that.
Open
You're
to
right.
it.
That's on the radio, so
All right, Juan Carlos, not that much. Take it easy.
not that
Take it
much.
easy on us.
right.
You kid.
Youngster.
Thank you.
So to finalize, anything you wanted to say to the
Again, I
audience?
just want to say, come out and enjoy yourselves. One of the hosts is going to be out there also is his name is Howard McGee. He's a radio announcer also out of V103.
Oh, good.
So he's going to be out there. We're going to do a little battle of the bands, together. But come out. I just invite everyone to come out and enjoy themselves, have a good time, and I hope to see everyone and those that are out there on your radio. As they come out, please come up and just introduce themselves to me. I look forward to that.
Oh my God, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Muchas
Yeah,
gracias.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Gracias,
so
yeah.
much for having me here today.
Very good.
Appreciate it.
Very good. Juan Carlos, nos toca despedir esta media hora, pero
Sí.
esta invitación que hace el mayor, hoy nos discutimos el English,
Sí, oye, ¿de dónde nos salió? ¿De dónde nos salió?
I
Oye?
don't know, pero ahora viene la traducción, pero sí, la invitación para que vengan a visitar la ciudad de North Chicago, especialmente en el evento de Community Days,
Sí,
y que celebran fiestas patrias también por segunda vez,
sí.
el 14 de septiembre, así es que hay desfile y hay fiesta después del desfile, así es que todas
Sí.
las ciudades, qué gusto nos da que ver
Muchas
que todas las
cosas
ciudades
que tienen en el futuro, ¿no?
Sí, definitivamente. Así es que el mayor dice que vengan a visitarlo, este evento
Sí.
de Community Days, que vengan y se presenten con él porque los quiere saludar,
Ujú.
¿verdad?
Sí.
Bueno,
Entonces, todas las personas hay que venir a apoyar para que eventos como estos sigan creciendo y atrayendo más gente. Y es bonito para los negocios, y como digo, para los niños y para todas las personas.
Sí, definitivamente.
Sí.
Con eso despedimos esta media hora en Unión Latina, porque ya viene el segmento de historias para contar con Isabel Fernández y Juan Carlos Arenas. Una vez más, Mayor of North Chicago, Leon Rockingham Jr., before I forget it, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Regresamos, no le cambies, esto es Unión Latina.